Hello, guys. I'm Russell here. Now, so you guys know that I reviewed and I've watched the Amazing Spider-Man films. They are my personal favorite Spider-Man films of all time. Now, I just want to say, like, the reason why I prefer the Amazing Spider-Man films much more to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films, trilogy, right, is because their characters, well, not all their characters. I mean, Andrew Garfield's Spider Man was much more advanced and specific because in the Sam Raimi trilogy, we never understood why he lives with his aunt and uncle, right? In the Mark Webb films, we finally understand why he lives with Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Um, and now I know a lot of people didn't like his suit in the very first film, but I mean I loved it. Looked very sporty and cool looking. Now there are some things that I do love about the Sam Raimi trilogy, even though I don't like it. Right, is the villains. Right, Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. Right, he was him and Alfred Molina as Doc Ock were the two best adaptations of any Spider-Man villain. And Rosemary Harris was perfectly cast as Aunt May. Um, Cliff Robertson, um, Lord rest him, was the best Uncle Ben. I do love Martin Sheen as well, but Cliff Robertson was the best Uncle Ben. Period. Harry Osborn was brilliant as James Franco was brilliant as Harry Osborn. J.K. Simmons was brilliant as J. Jonah Jameson, even though I don't like the character. I mean, he is entertaining, but yeah, he was perfectly cast. Now, the things that I don't like about the Sam Raimi trilogy, right, is obviously Tobey Maguire. Now, I know Peter Parker has to be a nerd, right? I mean, that's alright, but not this much of a nerd. Like, Tobey Maguire, his moments as Spider Man was just so cringy and awkward and annoying. Like, he was all going, like, it just felt really annoying right now. Now, the first two Spider Man films that they loved, right? But the third one was a big disaster. It was a big disaster. The third one, it was over. It was overstuffed. It had too many characters, too many storylines, too many villains. Now, I felt like Topher Grace as Eddie Brock Venom. He just didn't really work out. He was annoying. Like he's supposed to be a big tough douchebag, right? And the size of Venom wasn't that good. He looked more like Carnage. Um, I mean, the design was alright, but his height wasn't that good. Sandman. I mean, Thomas Hayden Church was perfectly cast as the role, but the way they misunderstand him, right now, Sam Raimi originally wanted him to be the main antagonist, right? Sam Raimi originally wanted him to be the main villain of Spider-Man 3, right? But the studio forced them to put Venom in the film because they think because Venom is a much more popular villain than Sandman, right? I mean, he is, but you know. Now the other thing, Harry Osborn as the new Goblin just didn't work out. Not just because he's Peter's best friend, right? But he just didn't work out as the new Goblin, right? Um, what else? And the black suit Spider-Man storyline it just didn't work. Like I understand what Sam Raimi was doing with this trilogy, right? And he did send a very powerful message to those fans who love his Spider-Man films, and it is very good. But I just don't like the way he wrote these films. Like they're a bit boring and cringy, to be honest, right? Um, what's I to say again? Now the first one was all about responsibility. The second one was all about power. and the third one was about darkness, right? Because it was trying to show Spider-Man's dark side, as the way he is today. Well, not today, just what I mean, like. But it felt very forced. The whole like black suit symbiote thing and all that, it just didn't work out right. Now, I personally love the villains of the Amazing Spider-Man films. I mean, I know a lot of people were complaining about the Lizard, but I think Reese Ifans was perfectly cast as the Lizard. Electro. I know a lot of people didn't like Jamie Foxx's Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 because he was blue and all that. I mean, I liked his suit, but I felt I kind of get like the blue creaturey vibe and all that.